Let me share something deeply profound with you, something that has the potential to change the way you see the world around you. You are part of something far greater than you may realize. We are all connected, intertwined by a single universal force. A force that flows through everything, binding us all together. It is a vibration, a collective consciousness that hums through every moment, through every breath. And this force, it isn't something separate from you. It flows within you, shaping who you are and guiding how you experience life. Imagine this force as a river of light, running through every soul. And in this very moment, there is someone among us who has tuned herself so perfectly to this energy that she can feel it, hear it, and experience it in ways most of us can only dream of. She is in complete alignment with this force. Her connection to it is as clear as a bridge connecting us to the divine. And in this alignment, there is nothing but clarity. But here's the truth, the beautiful truth, my friend. You are also part of this very same source energy. You are not separate from it. You are an essential part of it, a unique expression of its infinite flow. You are a living, breathing fragment of the divine itself. And yet, in the rush of everyday life, we often lose sight of this connection. We get tangled up in things that don't match our true selves. Our worries, our struggles, the noise around us, these things dim the light of who we really are. But let me remind you, my dear, that at your core, you are this source energy. Hold on to this truth. Let it settle into your heart. Some of you may wonder how this energy manifests. How do we explain it in human terms? The truth is, it cannot be contained by words. It isn't something we can fully articulate. It's not about repeating specific phrases. It's about offering inspiration. It's about expressing feelings and thoughts that resonate deeply with our soul. That's how inspiration works for all of us. It comes as an idea, a spark, a quiet knowing. Each of us pulls from different sources, but the essence is always the same. A connection to something far greater than ourselves. Consider those moments when darkness tries to creep in. Perhaps you've felt it. Those times when your heart feels heavy or your spirit low. Yet, in the midst of that, you feel a sudden spark of inspiration. But let me be clear about something. That kind of inspiration is not always from the pure source energy. It can be the remnants of old thoughts, echoes from the world around us. True inspiration, the kind that comes from source, arrives when we are deeply attuned to the highest frequency. It comes when we are consistently aligned with that divine energy. And consistency, my friends, is the key. When we stay connected to that flow, it becomes a steady, guiding presence in our lives. I want you to hear this with your heart. You are already doing this. Every day, whether you realize it or not, you are connecting to source energy. The difference is that not everyone does so with consistency. Even those who channel such messages like Esther are still learning to hold that connection with steadiness. But in moments like this, when we come together, united in intention and open hearts, the energy we create as a collective makes that connection easier. Your longing, your desire to understand, feeds this flow. It fuels the divine current that binds us all. Now, let me stretch your mind a little further. We often see life as a short journey. We come into this body, we live, we try to make sense of things, and then we leave, only to return again. But this is not the full picture. You are eternal. You never truly leave. Even when your body is no longer here, your consciousness remains. Your energy, your essence, stays awake, aware, and deeply connected to this world. The collective consciousness, some call it God, is forever curious, always seeking to understand every part of your journey. It is not distant from you. It is right here, within your reach. It is unchanging, eternal, and it is the very essence of who you are. You are never, ever separate from it. When you stand in the present moment, when everything feels still and the world pauses, you enter a higher state of being. Imagine a place where there is no anger, no worry, no pain, only pure, positive energy. This is the same energy that moves through the universe. In this space, you are not fighting against anything. You are simply allowing inspiration to pour through you. As you vibrate at this higher frequency, you are connected to something far greater, your source energy. It's like discovering a deeper, truer version of yourself, an extension of who you thought you were, but infinitely more. And in this space, you feel clarity, joy, passion, and a sense that everything aligns perfectly. Your laughter flows easily, your timing feels impeccable, and you find yourself standing in your highest form. And now let's talk about mornings. Those quiet, sacred moments when you wake up, before your mind can rush to yesterday's troubles or today's demands. You are in a state of pure potential. While you sleep, the whirlwind of your thoughts slows down, and when you open your eyes, you are free from the weight of the past. This is your opportunity to align with your truest energy. If you can hold on to that quiet space, focus on that calm moment, and let that energy flow, you will see that it is not magic. It is something you create through intention. You tune into that higher source energy that has always been with you, gently guiding you. It supports you in every moment, but when you consciously connect with it, you experience peace, clarity, and aha moments that can change your life forever. My friend, the universe is always listening. It responds to the energy you send out. When you try to force something into existence, when you push too hard, it is like trying to swim upstream. You may think that struggle is the way to make things happen, but the universe doesn't work that way. The law of attraction is about ease, about flow. It's about moving with the current, not against it. When you embrace that you are source energy, you will see that the universe is here to support you effortlessly. When you are in tune with that flow, you will feel when you are on the right path. Sometimes, the harder you try to force things, the further you push yourself away. In those moments, take a deep breath, step back and trust the flow. Let go of the struggle and let the universe guide you. From the very beginning, you knew something profound, something deeper than what your eyes could see. You are not merely a physical being. You are consciousness itself, eternal and infinite. And as this consciousness, you chose to step into a physical body. But why? Why would you make this choice? Because deep down, you understood the immense power of this experience. You knew that within this body, within this time and space, you would be surrounded by other wonderful, diverse beings who would share in this extraordinary reality with you. You knew that together, in this shared moment, you would create, explore, and be inspired to new ideas, new possibilities. That's what stirred your heart. That's what made you excited to be here. You knew you were eternal, and you also knew that without the spark of new ideas, without the thrill of fresh inspiration, eternity itself would lose its meaning. But there was no fear within you. You were certain, absolutely certain, that this physical reality, this time and space, would always provide you with inspiration. You knew that this was the dance of life itself, a constant flow of ideas continuously evolving, and that, my friends, is the beauty of existence. At the core of it all, you carried with you something precious, a deep sense of well-being, an understanding of your worth, your absolute worthiness. And now, as we reflect on the journey that Esther and all of us have shared, there is a profound gift in what she has experienced, especially in the transition Jerry made into the non-physical realm. Esther, in her connection to Jerry's consciousness, feels his presence, feels his keen interest in everything she is doing right now. She knows that his consciousness still exists, still attentive, still aware of what is unfolding in this world. And when she aligns herself with that energy, she feels it. She knows when she is in harmony with his thoughts. And when her own thoughts are out of alignment, when she strays from that path, she feels that too. This, my friends, is the power of non-physical consciousness. It has always been there, a continuous presence, always flowing, never separate from you. We often think of life as a series of generations. One is born, then another, and then another. But this is not the true continuum of life. Life is not confined to the boundaries of birth and death, no. The continuum is far greater. You are an eternal being who enters this physical body, mingles with this world, and discovers all the things that excite you, delight you, challenge you, and move you. These desires, these experiences do not simply vanish when you leave the physical form.